right, so for our third and last disk example, we're actually going to rotate over a different line that's not an axis. So in this problem, we're going to find the volume of the solid that's formed by revolving the region bounded by the parabola y equals 2 minus x squared and the line y equals 1. And that region will get revolved over the line y equals 1. So here's the line y equals 1. The parabola 2 minus x squared has a y-intercept at 2 and it turns down, something like that. And it'll keep going, but I want the region bounded between the line y equals 1 and y equals x squared. So it would be an important thing to find out what this point is and what the bounds are for this solid. Well, when we create it. So we're going to revolve that. Oh, it does have a second half over here, right, the downward turning parabola. And that gets revolved over the line y equals 1, not the x-axis. So we're going to create a solid that looks like this. And because we're revolving over a horizontal line, the disks that we use will be in terms of x, because we're going to have a width that's a little bit of that's a delta x width. The difference is how we're going to find our radii. So first, we do need to figure out where do the two functions intersect, y equals 2 minus x squared. So we know our endpoints of the region, and that will help us with the limits of integration. So here we can set these equal to each other. So 2 minus x squared equals 1. X squared, if I move it to the other side and subtract 1 from both sides, that's 1. So x is plus or minus 1. So this is negative 1, and that is 1. So we know for our volume, we'll have our pi. We're going to integrate from negative 1 to 1. We could probably do from 0 to 1 and multiply by 2, since this is going to be symmetric. And now we've got to figure out what is the radius. Well, if you look, I'm going to do this in yellow. The function value, let's say for this value of x, the function value goes from here all the way to there. But the radius for that value of x would only be that bold piece, which means we've got to take away this length from the function. So for let me do it a different color. For this value of x, for example, the function value goes all the way to here. That's f of x. But we've got to take away this piece to get the radius of the disk, because our disk is going to look like that. And so each time, we're going to take our 2 minus x squared function, and we need to subtract. That's really crooked. So we're going to take our 2 minus x squared function for one value of x, and we're going to subtract 1 to get rid of this piece in order to obtain our actual radius of each disk. So the radius is going to be 2 minus x squared, subtract 1. That's in terms of x, right? So what I'm subtracting is this length from each y value. And that's because we're rotating over the line y equals 1. So here we can simplify, and we've got integral from negative 1 to 1. 2 minus x squared minus 1 is just going to be 1 minus x squared. Oop, that gets squared. The radius gets squared. So if I square this, I'm going to need to expand what's inside the integral. So that'll give me 1 minus 2x squared plus x to the 4th dx. And now each part is a power rule problem. So we have pi times x minus 2x cubed over 3 plus x to the 5 over 5 from negative 1 to 1. And as I mentioned before, we could just do it from 0 to 1 and multiply that by 2 because the parabola is symmetric. I think that's easier, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this, negative 1, and write a 0 there. And watch that I'm also going to then have a 2 here to multiply by 2. So that's going to give us the 2 pi, and all I need to do now is put 1 in, because when I put 0 in, everything's 0. So that's 1 minus 2/3 plus 1/5, and that gets multiplied by 2. And I'm just going to tell you the answer here since I'm running a little bit out of space. The answer is going to be 13 pi over 15. I think what I want you to take away from this example is the following. We rotated over a horizontal line that's not the x-axis. We still set up in terms of x because we're using disks and we're still adding up, in this direction. We had to adjust the radius by subtracting this length of 1 from the function value. That's where this comes from. So because we rotated over a different line, we had to adjust the radius. That's the takeaway for this problem.